People, places, and things are all nouns. Grandpa, city, and calculator are all examples of nouns. In Spanish, nouns are either feminine or masculine. Yes, that's correct. Every person, place, or thing in Spanish is either a boy or a girl. To figure out if a noun is a boy or a girl, you simply look at the ending of the noun. If the noun ends in an O, L, R, or ahe, the noun is masculine. If the noun ends in an A, AD, sion, sion, or umbre, or even oud, the noun is feminine. This may seem like a lot, but the most important thing to remember here is that Spanish nouns which end in O are usually masculine, and Spanish nouns which end in A are usually feminine. Let's look at a few examples. The following are all masculine nouns because they end in O. Bolígrafo, libro, gato, perro. These nouns are also all masculine. Pastel, lugar, traje. Pastel, meaning cake, is masculine because it ends in L. Lugar, meaning place, is masculine because it ends in R. Traje is a masculine noun because it ends in aje. Now, let's look at feminine nouns. The following words are all feminine nouns because they end in A. Cocina, mesa, calculadora, regla. These words are also all feminine. Libertad, canción, decisión, costumbre, salud. The endings AD, sion, sayon, umbre, and oud are all feminine endings. To remember which endings are masculine and which endings are feminine, we will make up a fictional boy named O, L, R, aje, and a fictional girl named A, ad, sion, sayon, umbre, oud. If you are taking a test and you can't remember which endings are feminine or which are masculine, just remember the names O, L, R, aje, and A, ad, sion, sayon, umbre, oud. If the word on the test ends with part of the name O, L, R, aje, then the word is masculine. If the word on the test ends with the name A, ad, sion, umbre, oud, you know that the word is feminine. Use the two fictional names to figure out which of the following nouns are feminine and which of them are masculine. Write down your answer on a piece of paper so that you can check them later. Here are the answers. Now that you know how to tell the difference between feminine and masculine nouns, I have to tell you that there are some exceptions to the rule you just learned. For example, the following words are feminine even though they end in O. Mano, radio. The following words are masculine even though they end in A. Idioma, planeta. While some nouns do not follow the rule, most nouns in the Spanish language do. The nouns that do not follow the rule will just have to be memorized. Now we know that Spanish nouns are either masculine or feminine. Let's learn how to make plural nouns. You already know how to make singular nouns. For example, you know that if you wanted to say book, you would say libro, which obviously means book. But what if you wanted to say not just book, but books? How would you do that? If you wanted to say books, all you would have to do is add an S to the end of libro. So the correct way to say books would be to say libros. The rule is as follows. If the noun ends in a vowel, A, E, I, O, or U, The plural is formed by adding s. If the noun ends in a consonant, the plural is formed by adding es. For example, la calculadora becomes las calculadoras, because calculadora ends in a vowel, so therefore we add an s ending. El árbol, which means the tree, becomes los árboles. Árbol ends in an L, which is a consonant, so therefore we use an es ending. Let's practice this rule. Take the single noun and make it plural. Write your answers down on a sheet of paper so that you can check them later. Here are the answers. Okay, good. We know how to turn a singular noun, like cat, into a plural noun, like cats, by adding either an s or an es, depending on the ending of the noun. But what if we wanted to say the cats instead of just cats? We need to know how to say the word the. There are 4 different words in the Spanish language that mean the word the. Those words are el, la, los, and las. So, if there are 4 different words in the Spanish language that mean the word the, how do we know which word to use? Should we use el, la, los, or las? The answer depends on which person, place, or thing the word the goes in front of. Use el before any noun that is both singular and masculine. For example, el cuello. Cuello is a masculine noun because it ends in O. It is also singular because it is one neck and not 2 necks. Use los before any noun that is both plural and masculine. For example, los cuellos. Cuellos is a masculine noun, and because it ends in s, it is also plural. So it is 2 necks instead of just 1 neck. So we use los. Use la before any noun. Balena is a feminine noun because it ends in a. It is also singular because it is 1 whale and not 2 whales. So because it is both feminine and singular, we use the word la. Use los before any word that is both masculine and plural. For example, las balenas. Balena is a feminine noun, and since it represents more than 1 whale, it is plural. So because it is both feminine and plural, we use las. Let's practice this. Write your answers on another sheet of paper so that you can check them later. Choose the correct word, meaning the, to place before each word. We will do the first 2 together. Which word, meaning the, should we place in front of mesa, meaning table? Well, mesa is singular and feminine, so we should use la. Which word, meaning the, should we place in front of coche, meaning car? Coche is both singular and masculine, so we should use el. See if you can do these examples. Place the correct word, meaning the, in front of the noun. Remember that the words in Spanish that mean the are el, la, los, and las. Good job. We have covered a lot in this lesson, but there are still a few very important words that you need to know. See you in the next lesson.